Guys, I hope you're having an awesome day today. We are jumping into power tools, just like I told you the other day in class. I am working on getting your pretest graded. And like I said, it's not actually going in the grade book, but I'm going to record your scores just simply so I can see an improvement. But this is where I'm looking at what we need to go over. So we're going to dive right in and start looking at the tools. Usually the way that I do this, we are going to basically learn the tools and equipment that we need right away and then get out and shop as fast as we can so that we can go through them all and then learn or do the safety on it. So what I'm going to have you do is start doing some of the pre-work so that you can identify the equipment when we head to shop. On Thursday, when I see you again in class, we will actually look at some of the different power tools and look at like what we use them for. If you have any questions or concerns, definitely let me know. And also I wanted to say, if you are a little more tentative to go into shop because of power tools and because of just being out there and going about these things, do not panic. We are going to be perfectly fine out there. I will make sure that you feel comfortable. And if not, I'll be right there beside you to give you that added sense of support. So what I'm going to have you do is this document. It's kind of long. It's 4 pages, and I don't expect all 4 pages to get done today. I want you to work and try to get about halfway through. I think there's 13 pictures. We're going to add a couple at the end later, but about 13 pictures worth of work here. So maybe try to shoot for like 6 to 7 to be able to get done. Basically looking at working like 20 minutes on this, maybe 25, and that's not like 20 minutes playing my phone every 5 minutes, Really, I worked 4 minutes on this and so much more on the other. So try to focus 20 minutes on this. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and basically next to the tool, this is I hope you said table saw. So you would put in table saw. And then over to the right, I would like for you to look up some points of, it says list safety procedures or precautions for each tool. Be specific. Even if you don't know how to use it, write out what someone who doesn't know or even if you do know, how to use it, what is something that someone who didn't know needs to know about it. So for instance, if I didn't know anything about the table saw, then maybe I need to go to Google and look that up. I know I have a document or a page number on here. We had an old textbook that we used to use, but it's kind of out of date and out of shape. So Google works really well to go on and see what are some safety things to think of. And list between 3 and 4 safety precautions or safety procedures for each of them. Okay, they should not all be the same. Be careful is not a specific safety procedure. So example, if I were going to do table saw, some of the ones that you might put on there is, let's see here. Ensure the blade or not the blades, the guards are in place. Ensure guards, I can't spell. I also have a dog on my lap that is not allowing me to type. So ensure guards are in place. Never adjust the blade or make any adjustments really while machine is on. Never force wood into the blade. And that's really on any saw. And then lastly, maybe I would say the blade should extend no more than 1/4, or well, actually, we're going to take that back. More than 2 teeth above the surface of the blade or of the wood. No more than 2 teeth above wood. Now that may not make sense to you, but we're talking about whenever it goes in, if it was laying flat, the blade teeth should not be up any more than that. We are going to take and you're going to fill these out, and then we're going to print them and then go into shop. So you have kind of the first set of notes, and from there you are going to take and add anything that I say, some specifics. Okay, so I would leave some of this open. So if you're putting 3 to 4 items down, you might shrink it down. It looks like it's in a size 14. It might be better to put it at about a size 10 so that you have room to write. These are things that can be tested in our safety test, and then also that you will have to demonstrate to me. So don't worry, I'm not just turning you loose and saying, okay, we talked about the table saw, go for it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go to shop. I'm going to show you all the parts of it. We're kind of going to do a walking tour of the shop. We'll do a few of the tools on Thursday, and then we'll finish them up on Monday. But we will go through them. I'll talk about safety with them and how to use them and what to look for and things of that nature. And then I will end up, once we've done our safety tests and we've done some of the other lessons, I will go into shop with you and I will demonstrate, and then you will have to demonstrate back to me. So you will have safety test and discussion. I will demonstrate it. You will watch everybody else as they're demonstrating, and then you will demonstrate, okay? And then anytime, you can feel free to ask me questions and get help. So go ahead, and I already did this one for you. So if you do about 6 more, that puts you at halfway. So you're looking at, the next one is a planer. I'm going to go ahead and type that in there just in case you weren't for sure what that was. There are 2 pictures here, and they actually are both planers. This one is the top one is an electric planer. The bottom one is a hand planer, which we have some of those in shop too. This is just a cordless drill or a drill. People would say a drill motor, where that is the whole thing. My dad always says that. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the radial arm saw. And then we have the miter saw, which is probably the safest saw out there in shop and most frequently used. The one below that is the circular saw, which you will see some people call that a skill saw, which, as you can see, that is a brand name and not exactly the name of the saw. The next one, we have 2 types of hammers. This is a claw hammer, which was the same one on our pre-test. Oops. And this bottom one is a ball peen hammer. As you can see, it has a ball on one end and peen on the other. The next one down, this is a ripping hammer or happer. I'm not really sure what I typed there. Then we have, jigsaw. We have an orbital sander, which was on our pre-quiz. This is a router. This was on our pre-quiz. Router can make nice smooth edges. Router. All right. And then I think, I don't have pictures down here. It talks about be sure to differentiate between crosscut and ripping hand saws. That should actually be down here, but we will add those in once we get to that point. Okay, so that'll be something that we'll add in when we go to shop. There's a few different things I'm going to show you in person, but I'm not just going to have you research on it because they're pretty simple. So work through these. Like I said, spend about 20 minutes working on it. Try to get 6 of them done. If you work ahead, that's great. I mean, like if you get 10 done, that's fine. But don't worry about spending the whole time on it. We will give you another day on Friday to finish this up. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon.